Hi everyone, welcome. I'm going to do a reading for Virgo. So if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, this could possibly be a reading for you. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And if you really want to help me out, hit that like button. Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate you. That really helps me out. All right, Virgo, what's going on? What's your overall energy for these current times? We're looking at this new moon coming towards us. Work, 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 work. Some of you are working really hard. Maybe some of you are studying under somebody. But I feel like you're really working, really hard on whatever it is that you need to be focused on. Especially if it has something to do with, trying to establish a little bit more security for your family. So you're going to work to try to turn things around, because I do get the sense with this Empress card reverse that if you are a single mom or a single dad, that you're really feeling the pinch that you've got to do something, kind of turn things around. Now, the other thing is, if you are a male, it doesn't matter, male or another female, you may be working to try to help somebody out. This Empress who might be, feeling a little low, not feeling good about themselves. They might be a little closed, a little shut down. They come out as the Queen of Cups, so emotionally, I think, I'm just focused on them being shut down. I think, they try their best, but they're not happy. Whoever this person is, they're just not happy. And I see you trying really hard to try to get in and try to open them up to find out what's wrong. All right, that's what I'm feeling. What's wrong? What's wrong? So what else can you tell me about this spread, dear Tarot? Yeah, so yeah, this sense of instability. I mean, whoever this person is, they're just I mean, emotionally, I feel like they're hanging on by a thread. And I think you guys have a lot of history. You guys go back a long way. So it's not like you're just going to, throw in the towel. I mean, this person really matters to you. And their instability really matters. I get a little bit of bipolar type of energy with this person. So that's really hard, because a lot of times people who suffer from depression or have some kind of mental illness, they don't believe it's them, and I think you're being really challenged as to trying to figure out how to get them to open up, and maybe even seek help. But you've done this before and it hasn't succeeded. So now you're at a point of, trying to make a decision as to what am I going to do? Because everything that you have tried has not worked, and I see that you have tried and tried and tried again, and it has not worked. So now you're at a point where something's got to give, all right? Something has definitely got to give, because you're tired, all right? And I really feel like, you are hanging on with faith to try to get this, this energy, this instability, I mean, to turn this person around. But with that Four of Swords, I mean, you've been hurt already by this. I feel like their actions have hurt you. And, and you can't rest, because it's like these three swords, you're waiting for the next one to come down. So again, something has to give, because this can't continue, especially when you have tried. It's not like the effort has not been there for you to try to make this work and turn it around. So now you're at a point where you're not real sure what to do, but you know that you're going to have to make a decision, because to not make a decision means that you're going to go back to that same energy of this, instability, and this person being very off and not feeling good. And I just feel like they drag you down, so, maybe family can help you out here with this Three of Cups. Once you make a decision, all right, talk to your family. They've watched you, go through this whole thing. Well, what are their suggestions? What do they see from an outsider's perspective? Because I think, there's people in your immediate circle that can help you, make this next decision that you have to make. Really, really tough reading here, Virgo. So I see that, you know, you will make a decision. You start to see things a little differently. And I feel like you come down out of this tree with new perspective, you know, and that comes after talking to people, all right? Because one of the things that I find with at least a lot of the Virgos that I know is like they're not open to talking about what's really going on, you know, and by the time they do talk about it, I mean, things have just really hit the fan, right? So yeah, here we are. The advice of the Oracle. So you are stuck here in between worlds. I mean, you have been in this dark, dark place, and I think you want to start to see things a little lighter. You've lost faith. You can't see how you're going to turn this connection around with this person. So I feel like, you know, you are at that point where you're going to make a decision. You are definitely going to make a decision for everybody's happiness, not just yours, but for theirs too. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands reversed. So I think that you have done everything you could to try to, you know, resolve this issue with this person, you know, but until they really see that they need help, help that you can't provide for them, I feel like it's more on a professional level. Nothing's going to change. So, yeah, what are you going to do about this? Well, you know, I think, you know, I do feel like you're going to give it one more shot before you really throw in the towel here, you know, because there's this energy of real endearment that you have towards this person. But at the same time, you know, I mean, you would like to be free from this obligation, you know, so I feel like, you know, you've got to really kind of stand up, speak your truth, and really know, you know, where you stand, you know, in all of this, because it's one thing to try to make someone else happy, right? You know, but ultimately, true happiness comes from within. So I feel like that's what you are learning in this lesson with this person. So that's the message I have for you, Virgo. I hope it resonated. I'm sure it resonated to at least one person. It was pretty specific, but please take what works, leave what does not. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And I sure appreciate each and every one of you, and especially when you hit that like button. Boy, that really makes me appreciate you a whole lot more. All right, you guys, I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.